Imagine waking up every day faced with the choice of preserving a forest or ensuring your family has enough to eat. This is the reality for most communities in north-central Nigeria, where the lush landscapes are silently vanishing to become a desert region. The trees that once dominated these areas are disappearing at an alarming rate, not out of malice, but out of necessity triggered by hunger. In this region, communities in Niger State, FCT, Nasarawa, Kogi, Benue, etc., are battling against poverty, a battle they fought on the front lines of the forests. The locals, especially in communities under Lavun, Mokwa, Lapai, Agaye, Wushishi, Mashegun, Nubusa in Niger State, and communities under Kuje, Abaji, Gwagwalada in FCT, are often shackled by the chains of poverty and find themselves in a dire predicament. For these communities, the forests are their lifeline, providing wood for cooking, charcoal businesses, and timber exploitation as quick alternative source of income. Yet each tree felled nudges the environment closer to a tipping point of climate change. This relentless cycle of deforestation in these communities is not just an environmental issue, it's a stark portrait of survival. As these trees, especially the ones with environmental, economic, and social value, vanish, so does the fertility of the land. Without the protective cover of forest canopies, soil erosion, flood, windstorm becomes rampant, stripping the land of its nutrients. This degradation also leads to lower agricultural yields from a region that have the potential not just to feed the entire country, but West African region. This and other factors has contributed to deepen food insecurity in Nigeria. However, this sad reality is already a vicious cycle. Poverty rate continues to drive deforestation, which in turn exacerbates food scarcity, pushing the communities to further degrade their environment just to eat. This situation in north-central Nigeria is a poignant reminder of the interconnectedness of our environmental and socio-economic challenges. Addressing one without the other is akin to bandaging a wound without treating the infection. Climate-responsive initiatives like what community-based organizations called Sustainable Habitable Urban-Rural Restoration for Climate Action, SHRCA, is advocating for are not just environmental activities, they are vital lifelines that can revitalize soil, improve air quality, combat climate change, and enhance biodiversity, which in turn supports agriculture and local economies. Furthermore, adopting agroforestry practices can provide the dual benefits of maintaining forest cover while enhancing food production. This method integrates trees and other crops into agricultural landscapes, creating a symbiotic relationship between the crops and the forest. Such practices not only stabilize the ecosystem, but also provide diverse sources of food and income, reducing over-reliance on any forest resources and making communities more resilient to climate variations and economic shocks. The urgency to act is now, and just what SHRCA is advocating for. Plant a tree, befriend a tree. Every tree planted, every hectare of land restored, and every agroforestry initiative implemented is a step towards breaking the cycle of poverty and environmental degradation. It's not merely about planting trees, it's about planting hope for the present and future generations. As the sun sets with harsh weather conditions over the diminishing forests of north-central Nigeria, the call to action becomes clearer. The fate of these communities and their environments hangs in the balance we intend to provide, either as government, private organizations, individuals, or groups. Because it is only through concerted efforts in reforestation and sustainable practices there lies a path forward, a path towards recovery, resilience, and sustainability. This is a journey of transformation, from barren lands to thriving ecosystems, from poverty to prosperity, from vulnerability to vitality. Together, a greener environment is possible. This is compiled by Abubakar Muhammad Dakpanchi, the serial tree planter.